Oh dear, what have I done? I've had this Hoosier cabinet for a little while now, and you can see why I've been putting it off. It's very daunting. So it has the original flour sifter, I guess. Not a sifter, but I don't know what you call it. I can't even imagine anybody putting flour in it right now. This, I believe it's called a tandoor door, isn't working well. Ugh. There's a little peeling veneer on the sides. It looks like it was a little water damaged. Split. Ugh, and there's the base of it. It's even worse. It's just in horrible condition. This tape that the movers used to get it there is super strong. Believe it or not, this was moved twice by my movers. I've had this piece so long. I bought them in bulk. So there's the bottom, there's also the top, and I'm just inspecting and just, shaking my head, all of the work that needs done and how dirty it is. There's that bottom piece, and then there's a third piece. So this piece obviously doesn't have the enamel top, and you can see there's some water damage in between there, but this piece has lots of water damage, and I think we're going to salvage the top on this one, and I'm not sure there's a whole lot of hope for the bottom, at least not for my energy level. So they say how to eat an elephant is to take one bite at a time. So that's what I decided to do, was just pull up my bootstraps and just begin. So first things, it didn't start out well because someone put a screw on the inside. I go to remove it, and here it's a star bit. So, had to go root for that. So you would think pulling a screw out would be super easy, but it wasn't the easiest thing, but not too difficult. Let's hope I'm able to overcome any additional problems that may arise. And I have an inkling that there's going to be a few of them. So I am starting to clean, and the most eco-friendly product I can think to use to clean is vinegar and water. I'm also noticing that there's a big divide on that side of the cabinet. So I'm going to have to repair that. I begin with just a preliminary cleaning, just so I'm able to stand touching it. Not bad. Keep in mind this is a preliminary cleaning. These labels were on the back of the cabinet. I tried reading as much as I could, but I could not find a date. They were from my home state of Pennsylvania. I'm gloving up here to get to some work. There's so much rust and paint around these screws that it's really hard to get them off. I also realized later that it's much easier to remove them if I have the cabinet doors closed. So I struggle with this for way longer than I should have. I finally decide that I'm going to be able to work with this piece a little easier if it's on its back. Laying it it on its back made it a lot easier to open that louvered door, or tandoor door. I see it all rolls up into a roll because I'm trying to see if I can remove that. And then I'm inspecting it and I realize it might be a lot more trouble than it's worth to try and remove that. So I'm going to do the best I can to get it clean in there, but having it move that easily was short-lived. So I'm going to try some WD-40 on it and see if I can get it moving a little easier, and also maybe tightening up that cabinet, making it straight might be a good solution as well. I have some clamps and some wood glue here. Watch the split in the cabinet draw together as I tighten it. I'm struggling in order to find the right combination of clamps because I only have one that's as wide as the piece. So finally I'm able to free up the other one, use it, and also use a different clamp to glue that split area together. There are lots and lots of nails too, but for the time being I'm gonna maybe do a preliminary clean on this base. Like I said, it's worse. So I guess this little drawer is where the flour goes into, like a bin or something. So this is the first Hoosier cabinet I've ever worked on, so I'm not really familiar. It doesn't seem like it's missing anything. I know that having that flour thing is a big deal, although I don't think in modern kitchens you would use it. I removed that gross contact paper or linoleum, I think, that someone put on the bottom. Again, it seems like the door is moving more smoothly now that it's squared up a little bit. So we'll see how long that lasts. I still haven't used the WD-40 yet. So that is the flour sifter. I keep calling it that because, for lack of a better term, it's just missing a nail, so I'm going to reattach that. And there may be some function that I can think to do. I'd kind of like to keep it in its original form, but it would also be nice to be able to find some more modern function for it, since it would be in someone's kitchen. So I'm at a loss, but right now I'm just gonna replace the missing nails. So while the bottom part is on its side, I'm getting after it. I know it's missing a leg, and I'm just kind of trying to get most of the crud off, so again that I can stand touching it and working with it. I guess I do like orphan pieces of furniture. I always say I do. At least I think I'd like to be that person that keeps things out of landfills, and for the most part I do. This one's a challenge, though. I will say that this is a big challenge. It's a lot of work. Lots and lots of really badly peeling veneer. I just start pulling off what I can. Some of the adhesive is super duper good. I can't believe how thin the sides of this piece is. I mean, there's a frame and then there's a channel for that piece, and it's definitely not even a quarter-inch thick. I don't think it's a quarter-inch thick. If that, it may be that, but yeah. So I'm trying to just peel up as much as I can. I don't think I'm going to use the heat gun and try to get rid of all of it. I think I'm going to use some Bondo. I am going to cut off these legs. I did order some new legs for it. And as I keep looking at everything, I think it also needs a new base. So I need to get busy with that. I still haven't been able to get the cabinet doors off of this side. I've been working with it, and nothing seems to be happening. So this is going to be a process here. So rather than get really frustrated, sometimes I just walk away and do something else and then come back to it. I just take a hammer to the bottom and just start splitting it up and pulling it out. I think while I have it on its back, doing this part of it, everything I can on its back is going to be helpful, including to seal the inside of it, because I want to make sure that any odors, which I haven't really smelled any odors, but I just want to make sure to block any of those or any of the tannins, and just make sure the inside of it is totally fresh and clean, so someone could indeed use it in a kitchen. I used my jigsaw to chop off all 4 of those legs, so we're on an even ground. So now we have no bottom and no legs, so we're getting somewhere. I wish I could get somewhere with these hinges. That's where we are with things right now. Yes, this is definitely going to be at least a 2-part video. Today I'm going to go get the Bondo for the sides, and I'm going to start freshening up the inside with some Bonding Boss. So let's see where that takes me. I have dared to design a little bit too. I have ideas what I want to do with it, but I'm very far from that step. So make sure to come back. Make sure you're subscribed and have those notifications hit so that you won't miss any of this exciting Hoosier cabinet revitalization. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I do hope you subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button and share it with your friends. Be sure to subscribe to the Tuesday Talk channel, where I go live every Tuesday night, and to the Flippin' Bunch channel, where my friends and I go live on Wednesdays. Find Statement Designs on the web at www.statementdesigns.org and on social media as Statement Designs. Stay well.